When the earth was still flat, and the clouds made a fire, and the mountains stretched up to the sky, sometimes higher. Folks roamed the earth like big rolling kegs. They had two sets of arms, they had two sets of legs, they had two faces peering out of one giant head, so they could watch all around them as they talked while they read.
So, can you tell me what is the concept of the work that you are doing here?
In fact, I'm trying to make music theater, meaning that I want to tell a story only with music, so no talking, or I want music can move me so much more than only words, so that's why I want to use the music to tell a story. That's what I'm trying to do.
So, which means that there's not dialogue in a traditional way or in a theater. If we want to do dialogue or monologue or anything like that, it should be in a musical, or it should be sung, it should be composed, so to speak, like in an opera. Maybe the idea or concept, or we like to call it a swamp opera. But it is an opera, so which means that there is no spoken, there is no conversation in the literal sense.
How does it look like when you show it to the audience?
Well,
this will gonna be a swamp. There will be water in it.
Yeah, well, it's because the premiere is going to be in
more than a month.
More than a month, so we still have time to fix the whole place. But yeah, so there's going to be water.
Not so much light. We're gonna play when it's dark and swampy.
And what equipment, instruments will you use during the show?
He plays the guitar, the jazz flute, he sings and I sing. And maybe I will get me some bells.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Well, it's going to be a swamp with a little industrial element also. It's going to be a big city swamp somehow. Swamp.
Yeah, because we're in the water with an electric guitar. We want to add some cables, but electric cables into the water. Of course it won't work, but it's just for the image that it looks a little bit dangerous. Of course, being with an electric guitar in water is already a little...
It's already a risk we're taking, but which makes it also more exciting, you might say.
Did you have to send a project proposal to Michael.werkkamp?
Mm-hmm.
Did you change anything comparing to the proposal and now?
I think what I sent to Michael.werkkamp, the question that I wanted to work, it was more, it was a vague idea that I wanted to do my research about. That really didn't change, but yes, of course, you keep on searching. There are new influence or storylines, or maybe in that way maybe, but the whole idea didn't change. No.
Or what is your research place?
Basically I get my inspiration by divas and music and people from the 50s and sort of time-setting spirit that I'm trying to get on a stage. It's basically.
Yes, I think the period of the 50s, maybe early 60s is the essential source of our material.
But of course, there are a lot of things that happened in this period. So.
Yeah, well, you have the music. I think we watched some movies by David Lynch. To create this atmosphere, this eerie, swampy, dark American atmosphere. It's really, actually, it's an American, we use American material, some material. So let's say that is our main source of inspiration and research. And of course, yes, there are some classical themes, mythological themes.
And how does your research look like? I mean, do you collect books or films or music or?
A little bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of films, a lot of music, a lot of
books as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of everything, yeah. But all the 50s and books about the 50s, what happened in this period, but also books about symbolism and what if you create an image on stage, what does it mean, or can it mean several things, or maybe for you something different than for him? How do you, yeah.
Well, to give a concrete, to give a specific example, for me, it was this novel by J.G. Ballard, an American, no, it's a British cult writer. He wrote the novel Concrete Island. It's really about actually like Robinson Crusoe story of an island in the big city, which is a lost place in the big city, which for me made it easier to visualize the atmosphere of what we're doing. So, and we share some inspirations, so we have our separate inspirations. But we watched a lot of performances together. For example, performance of Dean Martin and Nancy Sinatra, way of acting in movies, scenery, that kind of stuff. Has mainly been our research.
Is your work reflected a place somehow?
Not really, but when I've seen this place and I wanted to work further on the first thing we did together, then I was really aware that, because the first thing was really with black curtains everywhere, but if we would do it here, it would be it would be a pity of this space and the ballroom. Yeah. Of this.
The vaults. It's like a vault, a medieval vault, and.
So if you would make a black box in this space, it would be a pity.
Yeah, it would
also,
waste this space.
Also, the echo in this room is interesting to use in a music project, for example. So that's something that I don't want to deny. I really want to involve it in the thing I'm trying to do.
Yeah, so we're not. The previous time we did this, our first project, our research project, if you want, was in a different space, and so this will be different because we want to start here. We want to start from the location, the opportunities, and the possibilities.
Who is your audience? Is it for everyone?
Well, basically, it's for everyone, I think. Yes. We do not want to restrict. There is nothing. It's not specifically for kids or specifically for adults. I think the theme is universal enough. Yes. So everyone who likes music and who likes theater should come and check it out.
So is it the first time that you are doing this work, or were there any previous work like theater and music together?
Well, yes, we worked together at school when she was still so last year.
Yeah.
And before this, I never. Yes, I did one, but only as a side musician. I cooperated at a theater production, but I was just performing music, which was already composed. And now I'm really intensively involved in the process, which makes it, of course, more of a challenge.
The first time we had just only 1 month, so that's why I wanted to take really 2 months to explore what's in this music theater thing for me.
How did you know about this WerkKamp?
We're both from Antwerp, and in the beginning of the year, I wanted to do a project in the summer, so I knew Wannes. For the moment, he doesn't work for Scheldapa, but I got to talk to him that I wanted to do something in the summer, and he said, okay, you're very welcome for it. So that's basically how I got here.
Now, what do you think about the whole WerkKamp here?
I think it's a great opportunity for young people to experiment and try things that they couldn't do at home, and great opportunity also to invite people. So I think it's a great initiative.
Yes, you can. There's this creative atmosphere. Also, the whole building and the setting is ideal, I think, for this kind of work. You meet, you meet people that are also involved in a creative process. Yeah.
And do you see any chance to cooperate with anybody from here in the future?
Maybe, we don't
Well,
know.
you never know. We will Saturday, I think we will see different.
But of course, there are already a lot of people here that I knew from before at the Ritz, and of course, you never know. It's the future.
Yeah.